The Guam Rugby Union recently announced its decision to restrict transgender students from participating in girls' high school division for the remainder of school year 2021 to 2022 season. The three-page letter dated April 28th states, quote, World Rugby, like our union, prioritizes making the games as safe as possible. Because of this fact, rugby eligibility rules cannot allow the risk to players to be increased by allowing people who have the force and power advantages conferred by testosterone to play with and against those who do not, end quote. GRU runs the league for the Interscholastic Sports Association, which is under the Guam Department of Education. Policies are set forth by ISA. However, GDOE Superintendent John Fernandez stated that the directive was invalid and noted not authorizing transgender athletes from participating would violate Title IX. But according to Guam Education Board member Ron McNich, two rules in the federal civil rights law, Title IX, exempts physical contact sports such as rugby. Rule 106-34 states rugby is a contact sport and males and females may be separated. Rule 106-41 deals with athletics and reiterates that male and female teams may be separated.
The current rule is that the two, male and female, are treated separately for the purposes of contact sports.
Okay.
But it's at the discretion of the jurisdiction, if I recall, in the rule.
This means GDOE would not be in violation of Title IX if such policy implemented would not authorize trans students from participating in rugby. However, with the switch in the U.S. administration, Fernandez pointed out that it would violate executive orders that amended Title IX.
That we're right in the middle of changing guidance coming from the executive branch of government, from the president himself through executive order onto the agencies. So what you're citing is an exemption in Title IX regulations updated through 2020, which is the prior administration. Since then, executive orders have been issued by the president dictating the expansion of the Title IX protections as they pertain to sex to also cover gender identity.
Fernandez added that McNich was referring to Title IX regulations through 2020, which is the prior administration. He noted federal agencies like U.S. Department of Education are moving to update regulations. There is no policy in place currently for outdoor leagues on Guam that bans the participation of transgender women in rugby. As of April 29th, at least 8 states had banned transgender students from participating in school sports, according to Reuters. Meanwhile, GEB was scheduled to hold a special meeting today to discuss developing a policy addressing the matter. However, that was rescheduled to May 24 to allow time for board members to research information on possible proposed policies. McNich encourages parents and students to come share their thoughts at the meeting. As KUM News reported, first season high school rugby head coach Conrad Kerber called for a ban on transgender girls playing in the league after 3 members of his team were injured by a, quote, transgender player of Guam High, end quote. Reporting for KUAM News, Guahu si Isaiah Uggan.